Hi lovely bakers, welcome to our fun bakery today. My name is Gigi from Dolce Senso Baking Academy. Today we'll make, bake and taste one of my favorite recipes. Do you know what it is? Yes, that's right, it's a lemon cake. Can't wait. So, before we start, we have to make sure to wash our hands. Everyone, before start cooking or baking, has to make sure that works with clean hands. So, put the video on pause and go wash your hands and come back. See you in a minute. So, I hope you wash the hands and you are ready for some fun. Can't hear you? Yes, we are ready for some fun. Yeah, how I say it, we'll make today a lemon cake. The first and very important thing is before we start making a recipe to make sure that we have all the ingredients on the table. So we'll have here some flour, we'll have some brown sugar, we'll have some milk because the recipe today is a vegan lemon cake and I used oat milk, but you can use soya milk, you can use almond milk, you can use any non-dairy milk, or if you're not vegan you can just use a normal milk. So we'll have soda, we'll have sunflower oil, we'll have vinegar. Yes, right, vinegar. In a separate video, I'll explain you why we need vinegar in our goodies, baking goodies. And we'll have vanilla extract. And of course, we need lemons. Oh, it smells so yummy. Okay, let's start. First, in the video, you'll receive separate files with recipe and the method how to follow all the instructions to make the lemon cake. But I'll show you now. Maybe you can have a look here. Yes, we need to have printed and next to us just to make sure not to forget some ingredients and to know what and how much we need. So let's start first with measuring the flour. For this we'll need a scale, and I do recommend really to buy one kitchen scale, very simple one, and this will be really your very best friend in our baking journey. So to start measuring we need to switch it on and press twice actually, just to make sure that we're measuring the ingredients inside, not the bowl. So we need 170 grams of flour. Okay, so everyone please start measure the flour, and when it shows 170 grams we have to stop. So if we need some more, of course we need to add, or if for example I put now 184, what I need to do? Yes, taking away. So I took so much, now I have to add, and to make sure it's 170 grams. This is the amount what needs to be added. So for those who doesn't have the scale, I'll try to count how many spoons we need from the flour. You don't need to overfill it, like this is completely fine. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is a little bit more because the last spoon was not that full. So let's say we need 8 tablespoons of flour. So we'll need to sift those flour, and we'll just, oh yes, we can take 2 bowls. In one of the bowls we'll measure the ingredients, and in the other one we'll just adding everything. So let's sift the flour. Do you know why we're sifting the flour? Yes, that's right, to have it like very fine and get rid of all lumps. So let's put that back here, and we have the flour ready. So the next step is to, according to our recipe, it says sift the flour into a mixing bowl and add the sugar and baking soda. So let me measure the sugar, and we need 150 grams of brown sugar. So we'll need 1 spoon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 is too much. We need 6 spoons of brown sugar. So we'll add the sugar to the flour, and we need to measure half. We need to use measuring spoons, and we need to measure half teaspoon. Yeah, let me just check. No, it says 1 teaspoon actually. Then we have to do twice the same amount of baking soda. So okay, we'll put 1 teaspoon of baking soda. When we have everything here, we can just mixing gently, and it's just to combine all the ingredients. Once we mix the dry ingredients, we have to slowly start adding the wet ingredients, and we'll need, according to our recipes, we'll need 180 milliliters of milk. So I'll use this measuring jug, but you can measure it also with cups. You can measure it also with tablespoons, because 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters. And yeah, so let's measure 180. Okay, so we'll have here 180 milliliters of milk. One question actually, do you know how we measure the liquids and how we measure the flour, for example? Yes, that's right. All the liquids we measuring with milliliters and liters, and flour, sugar, we measuring with grams and kilograms. So when you have the milk ready, you need just to add to the dry ingredients. So we'll need also 30 milliliters. Let's double check. Yeah, no, 60 milliliters of sunflower oil, which makes 4 tablespoons sunflower oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll need also to have half tablespoon of vinegar. So we'll need half tablespoon vinegar, and we'll need also the lemon juice of the lemon. So before we start, we need just to cut very carefully, and if you're not sure, ask your mom to cut the lemon for you. Let me just take one knife. So we need, in the recipe it says 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but very easily you can just squish your lemon and all the juice what you have, you can add it. So let me just take some more. So I do recommend actually to squeeze the lemon in a separate bowl, otherwise maybe the seeds will go inside of your cake. So we need also the lemon zest, and very carefully, either directly in the bowl, or you can use a separate plate to grate the lemon zest. So, oh, it smells so yummy. Do you feel this smell? Yes. What do you think? Is it sweet or it's sour? What is the taste of this lemon? Yes, it is sour, but makes us just to be hungry, to want to try it, to taste it. Can't wait for our cake. So, once we have the lemon zest, we're just taking it and putting inside. We do need one more. So we need to grate the lemon zest, and very carefully with the when you grate the zest, otherwise you have to keep your fingers, otherwise maybe you cut yourself. So if you're not confident with this task, please ask your parents to help you and to enjoy the class. So let's put everything inside. Yes. Okay, so our zest is inside. Yes, if your hands are dirty, you can have always some tissues to wipe your hands, or directly wash it. So once we are ready, we need to add some vanilla extract. Okay. So I'll add 2/2 teaspoons, which makes, what makes actually 1/2 teaspoon plus another 1/2 teaspoon. What does make? Yes, it makes 1 whole teaspoons. Yeah, you see? I told you baking is not just fun and yummy goodies, it's also science, it's a maths, it's brainstorming, it's so many things. So now we have learned 1/2 teaspoon plus 1/2 teaspoon makes 1 whole teaspoon. Yes. So when we're mixing it, we have to be very careful not to overmix the butter. It's just to combine all the ingredients, and if it has some small lumps, it's completely fine. You don't need to worry about. So we'll just combine everything. So I'll show you. It's like this. So it looks like a brown golden butter, and it smells so yummy. So I have here just a normal cake loaf, but it's made of silicone. With this we don't need baking paper, but if you don't have the silicone ones, you can use any loaf, and you just need to grease with some oil and butter, oil and flour, and put your baking paper over. Or you can use cake tin as well. You can use cake tin and fluff is completely fine. So you need to pour all the butter inside and preheat your oven on 180 degrees. Once it's preheated, you need to bake your cake loaf for around 30 minutes, or you can try to see if it's ready when you insert a toothpick in the middle of your cake. If it's come clean, that means it's ready. If you have still wet butter stick on the stick, needs some more time. So once you pour the butter and you have preheated oven, you can start baking for 30 minutes your cake. So let's bake that and see you in 30 minutes. See you for now. Bye bye for now. Hi everyone, I'm back. I baked my cake and it looks so yummy. Can't wait to taste it. So you can have it plain, or if you like, you can sprinkle some icing sugar over it, or if you like, you can make a lemon glaze. And to make the lemon glaze, you need to use 1 cup of icing sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, and 2 tablespoons lemon juice. Mix everything very well and just pour it over. Wait a bit to dry, and you can just taste your cake. It is so delicious. Can't wait. So enjoy your lemon cake and don't forget to save some for your parents. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Bye.